out that Cam has had accuracy issues but makes it up with big plays. His best receiver will be Julian Edelman, who primarily runs shorter routes that Cam struggles with. Another huge concern was that the Patriots receivers as a group do not create separation to get open, and that will be an issue for Cam and his accuracy. There's a lot there. Shannon, how much will Cam struggle with those receivers in New England?
Well, Skip, I think the thing is if Josh McDaniel is as good of offensive coordinator as we think he is, he will put the offense, he will take less of what they normally do and then add what Cam really does well. I think that's the mistake that a lot of people make, Skip. And John Harbaugh says, you know what? We can get Lamar Jackson, but he's not Joe Flacco. Why not we take his skill set, find someone that can build something around his skill set, and let's see what that does. So, and that's what they did. You know, they would bring him in for a couple of plays a game, let him run, let him throw some plays, and then all of a sudden, Greg Roman built an offense around him, and we see what transpired. Josh McDaniels, if he's any good, he will build an offense that's conducive to what Cam does really, really well, and then you go from that. And that's a mistake that a lot of offensive and defensive coordinators make, Skip. This is my offense. This is my defense. You go play in it. Now, if you got a unique talent and you accommodate that player, and I believe that's what they're going to have to do with Cam. Skip, he's not just a pure drop back passer. 1, 2, 3 rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rhythm. That's not what Cam is. So you're asking him, so you're setting him up for failure if you expect him to do that down in and down out, game in and game out. I agree. They don't have the best receivers. When you look at them, you're like, okay. And maybe moving forward, you're going to have to go get a different type of receiver than what you're used to getting.
Okay.
But with all that being said, I think unless they accommodate Cam and his skill set, yes, this thing could end up bad. But I believe Cam will be healthy. I believe Josh McDaniel will put him in position to be successful by building a system somewhat, not just scrapping the entire system, but a lot of what we see will be what Cam does really, really, really well. And with all that being said, he's still going to win the AFC East.
So let me ask you something. Did Lamar Jackson have a young man by the name of Hollywood Brown last year who can really get open deep?
Oh,
yes.
yeah, Hollywood.
Yeah, okay. Did he have also out of the University of Oklahoma a guy named Mark Andrews, sort of a hybrid tight end who can really separate? Yep, he had him.
Well, Cam ain't got that.
Cam ain't got any of that. So let's go back to Sam Monson's quotes on the radio. I'm going to hit the highlights once again just to drive them home to you. He talks about how Cam is an incredibly talented quarterback, no argument there, who has always been on the low end of accuracy, no argument there.
None.
He misses too many passes, says Monson, particularly the routine underneath stuff. The stuff that Brady always completed in his sleep is where Cam always had the most trouble. But he could make up for it by making big plays downfield. Well, that is true. But you have to have people who can get deep, get open, who can get downfield. Okay, so Monson points out that they went through some different groups of receivers for Cams. They tried this guy, they tried that guy, and they finally said, let's go big. Let's go 6'5" Kelvin Benjamin.